opened in 2020 and immediately one of the main attractions here on the Las Vegas Strip. Welcome, everyone, to Allegiant Stadium. To kick off, here's Ryan Stonehouse. And we're off and running in Las Vegas. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Play action here with Howell. Now he'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was no... that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely. I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
He puts some power on a deep one into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And the Titans get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Here's Brown again. Stuffed at the line a second time, and now it'll be 3rd and 10. They're going play action. Connects on the crosser. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They'll get 18 yards there. And that'll be a Tennessee first down. Now shotgun handoff to Brown. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Dom's the man in motion right. They'll run again with Brown. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
Goal to go, they're passing. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're heading in reverse after that sack.
All right, first sack on the board, and the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
the score. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Moody knocks that extra point through. And the Titans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a Vegas 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Throw again. It's Howell. Still has some space inside the 35. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 37-yard line.
From the 37. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
To the air on 1st down. Howell. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
Complete beyond the marker. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
He easily had the yardage for a 1st, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a 1st down pickup.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Robinson runs it in for the Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders get it down to a single point. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders tie this game 7-7. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. We're ready to go with the second quarter, and it's Titans football. They start out with a 2nd and 3. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Wilson's got it. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
To throw here on 1st down. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Into the hands of Okonkwo. Breaks the tackle. Green grass ahead. Keeps it moving. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans take a second quarter lead. On is Moody for the extra point. Up the middle, and somebody blocked it! The Raiders pick it up! Up to the races, middle of the field! The 30! And against all odds, they get the block and return it all the way for 2.
Well, I know you, Kate, and you know me. And I think we will both sign up for this kind of track meet. One side of it scampers all the way down the field with a big play. The other side, they don't hang their head for a second. Instead, they block it, and they scamper it all the way back the other way for 2 on the board.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Howell from the gun. Lays out. What a catch. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's good for a Raiders first. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. 1st down. Howell. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's in. Touchdown. The Raiders just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Lots there to tack on the extra point. And the Raiders push their lead to 3. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And he's going to field this in the end zone without a return, so they'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Brown on the inside give. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game. Well, QB put it pretty close to the sideline to begin with, and the defender, look at it, just put his hand right out there. It just encouraged it to fall out of bounds.
Throwing on 3rd and long. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down. Here comes the Titans punting unit. And this is the first time he's been called on today. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. Call that a 64-yard punt officially. And the Raiders' drive is going to start deep on their own side of the field. Complete here to Bowers. And he'll get it up to the 27.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Pressure gets to him, and he goes down. That's a sack. We do have a marker down, but where it's at on the field, partner, that sure looks like it's in the neighborhood of holding.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It'll come out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. To throw right away is Howell. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And able to... tackle, but then quickly brought down, but a nice little gain. So from the 37, here's 2nd and 3. First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. Shoves him aside. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Give them 12 yards that time and a Las Vegas first. Faking the handoff. Howell. That's caught inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Jaden Reed with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Raiders march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Lutz with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Powering his way forward.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They go play action here on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. You look at this Raiders defense against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
It's a gain of 45 yards. First down, Tennessee.
They'll run for the first time here with Brown. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitz...
And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
We all know how talented this guy is who's calling the signals for him, but even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Looking to throw. Easily. Fighting through pressure. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And the stakes in this game certainly high as we get toward the end of the regular season. For now, they are holding a wild card spot, but there are no shortage of other teams in the NFC looking to take that spot from them.
Starting with the guys on the other side of the field because they're on the outside looking in, and no one likes to be in that position. You want to be in the room, not looking inside to see everyone else having fun.
Throwing here, Howell. In trouble, and he's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
That's to the left side where he's got Bowers. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Howell, he'll look to throw it. Short throw caught by Bowers. And out of bounds right around the 20. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Now they go play action with Howell. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Back to the ground with Robinson. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Out of the gun, it's Howell. And he's got it. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 50 catches for him now on the year. He's got a 1st down.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right in the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get it to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
Robinson will take this one in for a Vegas touchdown.
Sometimes offense, if you get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Easily. And the Raiders have got him. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Man, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped out, shaking his head, frustrated right down behind center. Well, that one hurts. I mean, it was 3rd down, of course, but now the penalty, and we're back to 1st down.
Yeah, it hurts momentum in a big way, and they built that up here in the early going. Now, that leaves the opposition with a 1st down. That's a mistake you don't want to make at this point in the game.
That's complete downfield to Okonkwo. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
It's a gain of 45 yards.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. An inside give, Brown. L'Jarius Sneed up to make the play defensively.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
Off the play fake. Easily. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
From the gun on 3rd down. Easily. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
So not exactly the response they were hoping for, but they'll take the 3 to at least get them on the score sheet.
Yeah, now is not the time to panic. All is well, somewhat calm, only down 14-0. So continue to play your game, take the points when they're there, and put the emphasis on your defense to go out and get you the football back.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And this late season game, of course, not lacking for drama when you talk about the AFC playoff picture.
Yeah, in a sense, it's the haves versus the have-nots because...
And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
Jake Moody now for the point after. And he's got it. That cuts the lead. It's now 14-10.
The score, Raiders 14, Titans 10.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, yeah, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And some room to work. And he's going to get this down inside the 5 before he's out of bounds. It's a big play there for Vegas. 55 yards.
That's another Raiders.
Robinson. They'll run with Robinson. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set him back for second down. Powell. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Powell, 3rd and goal. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a first down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Titans will not return. The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a 1st. Off play action. Easily. He'll complete this one. Okonkwo. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Last play they went over 20 yards. This time they topped 30. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And a completion to Wilson. And they'll go backwards here. Losing yardage to the 14. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. 14-yard line, 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun. Easily. This will be caught at about the 5. And the Titans are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a first and goal.
Brown going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
Corners are known for their ability to cover, but those that'll stick their nose in against the running game, that's a bonus for any team. And what a nice play right there, tackling him for a loss.
He's got a man. It's his fullback. A touchdown-saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal. And a nice milestone reached on that last throw as here late in the season, he goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long. Had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving corps to go out and make plays for him in each and every ball game.
Yeah, boy, a good surge defensively. It'll depend on the mark, but I'm not sure he got there. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And no move to take the offense on the field. They're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th and goal. They'll go with a keeper, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out, and the Titans' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Moody good with the extra point, and we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. 17-17 the score, all even to this point as the kick's away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But I also have to remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
That's out wide here for Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Back to throw. Howell. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. Here's Howell. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 15-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now down to throw it. That's Samuel, caught left side. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Deebo Samuel, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Lutz good on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field. Breaks the tackle, now an alley. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Well, they've already allowed 3 sacks in this first half. Now a holding penalty.
So I think drastic measures had to be taken, right? The regular way was not working. He was getting hit almost every snap, it felt like.
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Sack sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Under pressure, they got him again. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Well, Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please?
And they're going to sack him yet again. The pass rush has been relentless. This time, it yields a safety.
An absolutely dominating series from that pass rush to record the safety. 3 sacks in a row shouldn't be possible against an NFL offensive line. But there they are, dropping him on 3 straight reps, the last of which came in the end zone for 2 points.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
One of the great coaches said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush won, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
And this is going to be a Raiders first down as good running gets them to about the 44. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And Charles, they trail here, though not really the fault of this offense.
No, they certainly did their part in the first half. But when you're in a shootout like this, you definitely want your defense to play better, but you know that's out of your control. All you can do, keep putting points on the scoreboard and keep giving your defense opportunities to make stops.
They go right back to the ground here in Brown. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 61 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 39-yard line. Looking to throw. Easily. Completed out left to Dobbs. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the gun, a give to Brown. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sit through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end. And that play going nowhere. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. Back to throw. Easily. And it's a Titans touchdown. From 17 yards out. And the Titans have cut it back within a score. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead is down to 2. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Flushed out right. He will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
That's good for a Las Vegas. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now Howell. Open man down the field. It's Bowers. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 26-yard line. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's second down. And Howe will throw it. And a dump off here to Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Jaden Reed with his second touchdown of the afternoon as his guys are able to extend their lead. Lutz with the extra point, and that makes this a 9-point game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he'll weave all the way up to just a few yards shy of midfield. A great return.
It's the third quarter, and they're down on the scoreboard. And while no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They'll look to throw here on first down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Throw to the right, caught by Okonkwo. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A good pickup there, 26 yards. They'll look to throw again. Over the middle, complete. That's Brown. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Only a yard in the completion. It's second and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game. Following the sack, they go from the 13 on 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun, Easley. toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He was waving his arms wanting football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of the story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what did you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't real thrilled with that.
That's cold-blooded. Cold-blooded. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
There's a nice move. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Howell. And that is incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Faking the handoff. Howell. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
Now, how about that? Defensive coordinator perfectly in sync, dials up a blitz, and the man in the middle, he's the one who gets home.
Big Mike.
Big Mike.
That's going to be caught by Samuel. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Checks this one down to Robinson. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Throwing here, Howell. That's going to be caught downfield by Reed. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Jaden Reed with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 15 on the year. And the Raiders look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Easily. And down he goes. Brought down, Raiders sack. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack. And it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Operating from the gun. Easily. got his man complete. And all the way down to the 39. It's a big play there for Tennessee. 41 yards. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He'll let this go for the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. That's complete to Dobbs. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 16. 23 yards the pickup there. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Back to throw again. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Romeo Dobbs. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Titans have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Moody good with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously. But at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Robinson with another carry. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 74 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Robinson up the middle. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 30-yard line.
He finds his man complete. That's Reed. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Back to Robinson now on 1st down. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Brian Robinson Jr. with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead. Lutz good on the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. This is 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Easley to Dobbs, and he hauls it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. That's pulled in by Wilson. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Ooh, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely four-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
From the gun on 3rd down. Easley. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
Yeah, big play there. And when you have a running back that you can use like a wide receiver, when he has that kind of versatility, you do as they did there. Get him out of the backfield and give those defensive backs something else to worry about.
Escaping the pressure right. And this is caught down for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Now Moody for the PAT. And this is back to a 5-point game.
Next to score, Raiders 46.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
He finds his man complete. It's Wade. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
These guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. A short throw to Musgrave. He's got room at the 30. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line. You ready for a Captain Obvious comment?
Let's go. Go with it.
He had the 5 picks last week. He's got to be much more pleased. Just the 1 interception. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And not only is he pleased, his entire team is. Because throwing those 5 interceptions affects everyone. That's extra work for your defense and not enough possessions for your offense. He's flipped that ratio around in this game.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a 1-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for the Raiders, they get the critical victory to move them to 9-7 now. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.